creators and discoverers. I promised you that we would learn something about worms, so here goes. So I wanted to teach you guys a little bit about worms and why we should not step on worms, and why we should not kill worms, and why they're really actually so good for a garden. So if you have your garden, you plant a garden, and you take the time, you get shovels out, and you buy plants, and you have the ground right here, right? And you put your plants in. Maybe you put some lettuce in the ground, like that. There's the lettuce. Maybe you decide you're just gonna grow flowers. I'm gonna have like, some tulips or whatever. Roses. Anyway, plant your garden, and your plants have roots, right? All plants have roots. Even lettuce is gonna have roots. I talked about roots as part of a plant, okay? And those roots are all underground, okay? So what happens is, all right, so here's just some plants that have been growing around our school. These are Miss Regina's flowers, and she planted some cucumbers, I think, and maybe some green beans again. They all need worms to help them grow. You have the sun shining, hopefully a nice bright sun to shine down onto your plants so that they'll grow. And it needs a second thing. What's that? Something that comes out of the clouds, right? What comes out of the clouds? Rain. And the rain falls down right here, right? And a lot of it sometimes will soak into the ground. But here's where our worms come in. This is what makes worms so important. Black marker to show you what happens with the worms, okay? So you have your little worms. And where do little worms live? They live underground. So here's what they do. They dig holes underground. They eat dirt and dead leaves, waste basically, okay? Well, the thing with them is that they dig these holes to get into the underground. So the worm's like right here in this little hole. And so they make the holes all in the ground. And if they make the holes, what happens with the rain? The rain gets to go down in the holes, right? And waters the plants. The roots get to soak up the rain. So, worms are awesome. They really are. You can dig them up in your yard. You can buy some at Walmart. They're fun to play with. But then you can buy them and then put them in your garden, and they will help your garden to grow. And I think that I know there's a yummy dessert made with gummy worms. Let me see if I can find the recipe, okay? Maybe Mom and Dad can help make it with you, all right? So, do we step on worms? No. They come out on rainy days. We're gonna learn more about that next week, but don't step on them. Put them, if you find one, you can pick them up. He's not gonna hurt you. They don't bite or anything. They're very good. And you pick them up and you take them and put them in your garden, okay? Bye. This guy here is super worm, and see, he's under the ground, and this is a real worm down under the ground, making holes so that the rain can go down into the holes and the roots can drink it up. Now that dessert, dirt cups. You need gummy worms, you need chocolate pudding, you need Oreos or some other chocolate cookie that's all crushed up. I think Cool Whip sometimes is good to mix in with the chocolate pudding. It's really, really overly sweet, so you don't need to eat too much. But if you want to make some, that's all it takes is make a layer of pudding and then crushed up cookies on top to be the dirt, and then you can add some gummy worms. And you made dirt cups. Okay? Yum.